My name is George Washington, and I have traversed some 200 years of history and 2,000 miles from my beloved Mount Vernon to remind a forgetful nation of the legacy of freedom and faith that has been left to us as a nation. A flow of freedom, and everybody is welcome. You know, I've heard, sadly, the racism card played, and there's brothers and sisters in all colors. They're Americans. That's all I see when I come to these parties, and that's what everybody sees. And so it's very disappointing that people are putting labels that should not be accurate. I invite them to come out and see before they put a label.
There are no racists at tea parties. That is someone who's afraid of an idea and catching on, which is people are afraid. They're afraid of folks spending all their money. They're afraid of our country being bankrupted. And they're coming out. Everyday folks, families, kids, dogs, they all come out. At the 9/12 rally in D.C., there was 1.7 million Americans. Folks in wheelchairs, grandmothers, folks on crutches, veterans, all colors. Freedom knows no color except red, white, and blue. And all I can tell you is that the folks that say that have never been to one, because they'd be instantly disproved.
Yeah, that is the liberal left-wing line media accuse us of being racist against black people. And the Tea Party people only despise one color, and that's the color red. We despise the red Chinese flag flying across from the White House. We despise the red Chinese Mao Zedong's picture on a Christmas ornament on the White House. We despise the red that is our deficit, that is growing by leaps and bounds, the red ink that this government is causing fiscal child abuse on our children and grandchildren. The color red is what we despise, the death and the blood of capitalism in the streets of our country. The red, the fascist, Marxist, unaccountable czars, that's the color we hate. Not black Obama, but the red policies that he's bringing to this country.
How many little trucks out there do you see? Juan Ramirez, home remodeling, I do AC, I do so forth and so on. You think he's paying taxes? Yeah, and how many people have been put out of work? I got a friend in the tile business. He said we haven't had an increase in what we can charge since 1996. He said if I charge what I should be able to, I'll be out of business. He's got to compete with the illegals, the bricklayers, the sheetrock, the landscapers. We used to see Americans with landscaping companies and sheetrock companies. No more. Those guys are coming there and do it at night. They're like a bunch of dead cockroaches coming in at night. A few months ago, a guy from Eritrea, which is over, I believe, in Africa, he was caught bringing in East Africans, and if my geography is right, Somalia's in East Africa. Can we say El Shabaab? Bringing them not through the northern border, not by boat, into South America, through Central America, and into our southern border. Why? Because it's easier. Because they've got the cartels they can pay off. The greatest mass murder in my lifetime was committed not by Hispanics. 19 Middle Eastern Muslims, 18 of whom came into this country illegally. So for those people that want to look at you and say you are a racist because you hate Hispanics, you remind them of that.
What more can we expect from a president who says nothing when Muslims want to build a $100 million mosque at ground zero? You and I, this morning, are not contending that every American must be a Christian. What we're saying is that Christian values and ideals are the core of American culture, not Buddhism. Not Buddhism, not Hinduism, not Islam, but Christianity and the Bible. If and when these are eliminated from American culture, America will no longer be exceptional in the world. What's more, the United States of America will scarcely be recognizable. Barack Obama does not appear to understand American culture, just like he does not appear to understand that a national debt of $13 trillion is unsustainable and will eventually bankrupt this nation. Just like he does not appear to understand that Van Jones was and is a Castro-style communist. Just like he does not appear to understand that the favorite philosopher of one of his former chief political strategists, Anita Dunn, is mass murderer Mao Zedong. Just like he does not appear to understand that Jeremiah Wright was and is a racist and a bigot. If the president does not understand these facts, he's gullible, he's naive, and he's simply a fool. Anyone that stupid should be impeached.
My home, sweet home, God bless America, my home, sweet home. Look out the bunker burner. You never sharing.